Scoo! Wagwan Sapa Se Ke La Ke Jatu Sabe. It's your boy Jimothy Sosa. As always, you already know we're here in sunny Puerto Rico. Even though today is not that sunny, it's been a little gloomy the last couple days. But nonetheless, here in sunny Puerto Rico, here as always to give y'all the best content possible. And as you can see, I'm still standing, I'm still strong after 7 days of the plant-based alkaline diet, Dr. Sebi approved. So far so good, and I'm gonna say, this seems doable. You know, I think I can do it. So over the 7 days, I have had some successes, I have had some failures, but you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, and you know you can't Rome without Caesar. Before we get into that and the lessons learned, like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's roll. Alright y'all, so first thing is first. Failing to plan is planning to fail, and we trying to succeed. I just want to be successful. Ooh. In order to be great and successful like Trey Songz, you got to plan ahead. So Sunday, I started off by going to Costco, and I spent $157, $154. Shout out a takeaway later. So yeah, spent that on fruit and vegetables. All the fruit and vegetables that I knew I liked, and any grain that I knew was acceptable, such as like chickpeas and quinoa, scoped it up. Swiping, no swiping. So when I got back from Costco, I sat down and I bagged everything up. So my fruits and my vegetables, I split them down into individual serving sizes so that I could just really grab and go. And I had balanced portions for each time. Because you know, the key is consistency and simplicity. If I know I grab this bag of smoothie mix and I throw it in there every day, it's going to be the same. I don't have to think about it, right? And then there's balance. So that was my approach. I did that with the fruits and the vegetables. So far, so good. All right, so down to the nitty gritty. What was you eating, Jimothy? What was you eating though? Because like I said, I knew this was going to be hard. There's no rice, etc., etc. What I have found is that the smoothie to begin the day, or that first meal, maybe post-workout, you get the smoothie in. That's a great way to get your fruits in and also get a little beverage in you. Then from there, I've been hitting some granola and fig a lot. That's been my snack, along with fresh fruits after that. So I do the smoothie, then the fresh fruits and granola to grab some more of those little hints that I need. And then dinner is where I get my meal. Quite honestly, I've been smashing quinoa more than the chickpeas, but I'm trying to get a few more meals for the chickpeas so that I can have some. The quinoa so far, so good. I've been eating that almost every night, mixing that with different vegetables, spring mix, kale, spinach, mushrooms, Beyond Meat. Lessons learned below about that one. Wait for it. So overall, I would say keep your meals. Try to start later in the day if you can. If you can get to 2 or 3 o'clock before eating, you're going to be in there. And then have a nice, good dinner, and you'll be straight. You will notice new fart smells. As far as weight loss, so I want to say the first couple days that I've been doing this, I was losing on average a pound a day. I want to say I started at 164. Second day I was at 163. Around the 4th or 5th day, that 1 pound a day started to slack off. And I think I kind of leveled out, and I think that was because of all of that weightlifting I've been doing. Y'all see me looking all right. On top of that, this diet is normally coupled with intermittent fasting, or a way of trying to not eat as much. So you could double down on your benefits if you try to double those up. And just eat one big dinner and some fruits during the day. Based on my first impressions in just this first week, and what a net negative 4 pounds, I would say that this diet would go along with, if you are trying to just lose weight. If you're just trying to lose weight, this diet does serve a purpose, and it looks like it will be beneficial. But we'll keep tabs on that as the month goes on, because it may taper off again. And then lastly, what are my takeaways on my feelings and my body, or recommendations? I would say belching was the first couple days. Then that graduated into farting, and now it's graduated into like soft bowel movements, and I'm going like every day. I don't usually go every day, so I did notice that it seems like we're purging some of that guck, that inflammation. Remember the last video in the note? Energy levels. I have felt a little bit more energetic. Around the 3rd or 4th day, I started to feel a dip, but I did notice that I feel more sharp while I'm working. I feel like less like I have ADHD, which as far as I know, I don't have ADHD, but I feel less of that type of distraction. Well, outside of those two aspects so far in this first week, I haven't noticed any more health aspects yet. Some lessons learned. Do not freeze your peppers, because when you go to thaw them out, they're gonna get all wet and soggy, and now the texture of your pepper is ruined, and I don't even want it. So learn that. Only buy enough peppers for the time that you're gonna eat, or you don't have to freeze them. Number two, Beyond Meat, though it does taste good when you have not been eating meat, it is not healthy. It is highly processed, and really, right, they're trying to imitate a burger, which is not a healthy thing to eat. So you're just trying to recreate something with plants that's not healthy, although it is good. So I'm not gonna eat it after I run out of the supply that I have now, because we try and be up and over. Another takeaway: this was the first time I've had quinoa. Honestly, after about a week, it's gonna give rice a battle for its money, a little run for its money, because I'm coming around to it. So quinoa definitely over chickpeas, but y'all should check out quinoa irregardless, which some say is not a word. Oh, and also after a week, I still have a little bit of fresh fruit left, but I probably need to go back to Costco in another week or so, which ties me back to another takeaway. I thought this vegan lifestyle, or this alkaline lifestyle, was gonna lead me to spending more money on food, but I never get out of Costco under $300, and I got out at $157. So far I'm up. We up, shorty. And my last overall takeaway is, overall, so far this seems doable. I can get used to it. I definitely want some more recommendations on foods to eat and recipes. Hold me down with some chickpeas. Y'all know. And then I also want to try to find some of those foods that I used to love. And by that I mean I'm trying to find the alternative ingredients that will work for that. So I know they have like smelt flour, which you can make waffles out of, and you can make gravy. They have something called amaranth, which is another grain that you can do similar things with. So I need to find the things I could plug back in. That way I got more options. But we're going to see how we getting down, shorty. Jim Padre, Jimothy's out. Throw your dirt.